Namaste and good morning, everyone. Let's start the class with some prayers first. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parbrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Bhur Bhuvaswaha, Tatsavitra Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Diyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Asto ma sadgamya, tamso ma jyotirgamya, mrityurma amritam gamya. Om sahna bhavatu, sahna bhunaktu, saviryam karvavahe, tejasvi navadhitamastu, ma vidvishavahe. Om shanti shanti shanti. In this class, we have been studying from Guru Gita, and we all know Guru Gita is a part of this Skanda Puran. And this is a conversation between Lord Shankar and Mother Parvati. Okay? So we are towards the end of it, so we'll try to finish this short scripture today. So let's look at verse number 99. So Lord Shankar is saying, Moksha hetur japehe nityam, moksha shriyam avaapnuyaat, Bhoga kaamo japedyo tasya kaamo phala pradam. He who repeats it regularly, and repeats what? Guru Gita, these verses. He who repeats it regularly to achieve liberation becomes emancipated. He who repeats with the desire for enjoyments would have his desires fulfilled. So bhog, kaam, both. So to the ones who wish moksha, the Guru shall reveal to them the true moksha dham, the ultimate liberation. He who repeats it with a desire for enjoyments would have his desires fulfilled. So here Bhagavan Shankar is saying that the Guru Gita carries the grace to fulfill even the worldly desires of the devotee, until one realizes what is the true desire in life is. It's almost like a little child wants to play with the toys. The same way we worldly people want to enjoy this worldly pleasure until we mature enough that we know what the purpose of life is, which is liberation. So he says Guru gives both. Verse number 100. Samsaara mal naashaartham bhava paasha nivrttaye Guru Gita bhasi snaanam tatvajn kurute sadaa. A knower of truth always bathes in the waters of the Guru Gita to wash away his worldly impurities and become free from earthly temptations and snares. Okay? Samsaara mal naashaartham bhava paasha nivrttaye. This is the power of Guru Gita. So here Bhagavan Shankar is revealing to Goddess Parvati that if someone bathes in the waters of Guru Gita, see, we are familiar with washing ourselves in the water, but water of Guru Gita means, that means in the mind. Mind is surrendered. Because what are we washing? We are washing the mal of our mind, the impurities of our mind. So when a person's mind is surrendered, is submerged into the love of the Guru. If someone's heart is full of the ocean of love of the Guru, one gets rid of all impurities. One becomes free from earthly temptations. One attains liberation. So over here he said how easy it is if one has devotion to the Guru. We all want to do it, but he is giving us a way to do it. How easy it is. How easy it is if one just has the love and without any questions follows the advice of the Guru. And if one has such dedication and a person attains the highest state of devotion. So surrendering, that's another thing he has been talking about. Without having any doubt. Because otherwise, if a part of the mind is doubting, we cannot become a true devotee, a true disciple. It's not that we should not question, put a question to clarify our doubts, but we should not have a questioning mind to question the reality. Next verse is quite large. Let's look at it. अथ काम्य जपे स्थानम कथयामि वरानने सागरे वसरिताहारेरत्वः हरि हराल्ये शक्ति देवाल्ये गोष्ठे सर्व देवाल्ये शुभे वटे च धात्री मूले व मठे वृंदावने तथा पवित्रे निर्मले स्थाने नित्ये अनुष्ठानत हो अपवा निर्वेदनेन मौनेन जपम इतम समाचरेत शमशाने भयभूमौ तु वट मूल अंतिके तथा सिद्ध्यन्ति धोत्रे मूले च्युत वृक्षस्य सन्निधौ. Oh, beautiful one. Now I shall speak about the spots where those with desires should recite the Guru Gita. It may be recited on the seashore, on a river bank, inside temples consecrated to Shiva or Vishnu or Shakti, in cowsheds, in all holy temples or ashrams, in the hollow of a banyan or thorn apple tree, or in Vrindavan, in any pure and clean spot. One should repeat it regularly in silence and with a serene and unagitated mind. Nirvednena maunena japtam itam samacharet. One obtains siddhis, siddhyanti, by repeating it on a cremation ground, in frightful places, bhayabhumo, inside the hollow of a banyan or a thorn apple tree, or under a mango tree. So he's talking about the importance of the spot, the place, for the ones who have a certain desire in their mind of attaining something in order to receive the full benefit. It may be recited on the seashore or on a river bank, inside temples which are consecrated to Shiva or Vishnu or Shakti. So over here, seashore or river bank means where the flow of water is. By the flow of water, the movement of water automatically creates a certain peace in the mind of a devotee. We have all witnessed that. Meditating by the sea or by the river, the flow of the water element automatically helps a person to go into a deep contemplative state, because this element has a calming effect. So whether we take that water inside us or whether we watch the water outside, it calms us down. That's why the ashrams were always built by the water, because land is fertile there and energy itself is very calm. So he says that by meditating also on those spots, one attains calmness and peace. So meditating, chanting the Guru Gita in the temples should be consecrated with an image of Lord Shiva, Vishnu or Shakti. These are the three main deities which are worshipped in the Hindu tradition. Vishnu also includes Lord Ram, Lord Krishna, and all the avatars of Mahavishnu. Shiv includes Kartikeya also, Ganesh also, and so many different forms of Shiv. And of course, Devi includes all the aspects of female goddesses. So in cow sheds, in all holy temples or ashrams, the cow is considered very, very holy in Hindu tradition. It is considered to be the mother herself, and she is always giving. She is always caring. So in the hollow of a banyan tree or in a thorn apple tree, he says, if you chant the Guru Gita, meditate on the Guru in Vrindavan, you shall achieve the Supreme Lord himself. But in case it's not possible to go to Vrindavan or to these places, he says in any pure and clean spot, one should repeat it regularly in silence, with devotion and with a serene and unagitated mind. So he is saying that a Guru mantra should always be chanted in silence. So calm your mind first. Chant in a calm state, in a calm way. So here Bhagavan Shankar is saying that by reciting the Guru Gita in the cremation ground also, Shamshan Kundi, one attains siddhis. Siddhis awake due to person's spiritual advancement. But we also know that siddhis can also be hindrance to the person who doesn't know how to put the head at the feet of the Guru first. Because siddhis can make us arrogant also. So we got to be humble too. So the aim only for the siddhis is not the right aim. So here Bhagavan Shankar is saying that if one has love and dedication to the Guru, surrenders to the Guru's feet, of course, all kinds of siddhis will come. All kinds of siddhis will flow from the master to the disciple. But if these siddhis are used for the personal gain, or if we use it to harm others, a person will definitely bear the consequences. Have to keep that in mind. And if the Guru Gita is chanted in frightful places where there are ghosts, by Guru's grace, the house will be freed from that power of the Guru Gita. That place will be purified and changed, transformed due to the grace of the Guru. Because no matter how big those are powerful those ghosts and the goblins are, Guru's power is same as the power of God. Those lower energies, lower powers, they run away. That's what he's trying to tell us. Verse number 102. Vastra snecha dridriyam paashane rog sabhava Medi nityam dukham apnoti kashte bhavati nishphalam Krishnajinam Gyan Siddhir Moksha Shri Vyagra Charmani Kushasane Gyan Siddhi Sarv Siddhi Tu Kambale. Repeating the Guru Gita while sitting on a cloth seat, one gets poverty. On a stone seat, diseases arise. On the ground, one gets a sorrow. On a wooden seat, the job will be fruitless. Repeating it while sitting on the skin of a black deer, one attains knowledge. On a tiger skin, one gets the wealth of liberation. On a cush seat, cush is the grass, one attains knowledge. On a woolen blanket, one gets attainment. What is Bhagavan Shankar saying in this verse over here? That chanting the Guru Gita seated on a cloth, one will become poor. Here, poverty does not mean poverty of the outsider, but he's saying that chanting the Guru Gita, one will be free from attachments. That's what it means. It's like you become detached. So Bhagavan Shankar is not talking about the outside reality, he's talking about the inner reality. Nothing in your mind of this worldly opulence. So he said that one should not chant merely thinking on what one is seated, on what the mind is seated. Very often when people are doing their sadhana, they always think on what they are sitting on. What kind of a chair, what kind of a carpet, what kind of a mat. Because we believe that according to the seat, we will get certain punya. It's not like that, but to detach from it. So he's saying you should not bother about the seat actually. That is the message he's giving us. Your focus should not be on what you are sitting on. Your focus should be on the Guru inside of your heart. Then you will have all the punya. If your focus is diverted to the outside, then it will not bear any fruit. Like if you think that you are seated on some kind of a special cushion or special seat. So there's no direction to turn to while reading the Guru Gita. Because often we think that if we turn towards north or east, it's more auspicious. The Guru and God is in every direction. We should not put those kind of limitations on our mind. There's no special seat to be used. What will benefit you is only the devotion, the love that you have in your heart. That's the only thing you need by reciting the Guru Gita. So read it anywhere, chant it anywhere. Just make sure that your mind is calm and plain and you're connecting with Guru. So the reading of the Guru Gita is not bound by any external matters. That's what the import of this verse is. But if you really want to focus on the traditional way of sitting, and if you truly want to achieve higher perfection, then definitely just make sure that your seat is stable and comfortable, where you can connect your mind to your Guru's mind. Because if it's cold and there's no blanket underneath you, sure that cold weather will bother you. So it's okay to sit on the blanket. So gurus make the sadhana easy for us, not complicated. That's why even the Hatha Yoga, it should be done very easy way, not the complicated way. Easy. So the aim of different people varies. Not everybody, even if they hear the Guru Gita, will agree with it. So you got to see what the message he is giving us. Let's look at 103. Husher durveha devi asne shubhra kamble upavishe tato devi japed ekagra manasaha ध्येयं शुक्लं च शान्त्यर्थं वश्ये रक्तास्नं प्रिये अभिचारे कृष्णवर्णं पीतवर्णं धनागमे. O goddess, the Guru Gita should be repeated with single-minded devotion while sitting on a cush seat covered with a white cloth. Okay, like a simple. So, because they are sitting in the jungles, in the forests, so just a kush grass, the seat made out of that, and put a white cloth on it, he says, green cloth. Oh, beloved, a white seat is suitable for obtaining peace, a red one for the power of charming others, a black one for exorcising evil spirits, and a yellow one for acquiring wealth. So here Bhagavan Shankar, after given all the descriptions of on what one should sit to attain, he is giving the importance of the seat, the color of the cloth also. So emphasis in this verse is the single-minded devotion. Remember that. Ekagra manasa. Otherwise, no matter what kind of a colored cloth you have or what kind of a beautiful seat you have, if the mind is not concentrated, if the mind is not full of devotion, you will not bear the fruit of what you are doing. Keep that in mind. So that's why he said, Upavishye tataha devi japate ekagra manasa. So it's not just the seat, but the color that you wear, your clothes also vibrate and react. They have the reaction on your mind. White color is very calming. So he says white. Red one for the power of charming others. See, just like a red rose. By meditating, chanting Guru Gita, seated in a black cloth, it pushes away all negative spirits, he says. And on a yellow cloth, one acquires wealth. Okay? So there's a kush grass and that little cloth on it. Verse number 104. Satyam satyam punah satyam dharmayam sankhyam mayoditam Guru Gita samamam nasti satyam satyam varanane. Oh, beautiful one. See, varanane, that means beautiful one. Oh, beautiful one. Whatever I have said is true religion, true knowledge. It is a true, absolutely true. There is nothing like the Guru Gita. So here Lord Shiva is saying that true dharma is surrendering to the Guru's feet. It's not about the dogmatism of the outside, but true religion lies at the feet of the Guru, and that is true knowledge because only the master's feet give the knowledge of the self. There's nothing else greater than surrendering to the feet of the Guru. That's what he's saying, basically. Verse number 105. Mata dhanya, pita dhanyo, dhanyo vanshaha, kula tatha, dhanya cha vasudha devi, guru bhakti sudurlabha. Fortunate is the mother of the one devoted to the Guru. So that means the mother has given a birth to such a child. Fortunate is his father. Blessed is his family. Blessed indeed are his ancestors. Fulfilled is the earth, O goddess, on which he walks as a devotion to the Guru is so rare. So rare. Because it's very hard to surrender completely to another human being. That's why it's rare. So here Lord Shankar is saying because a Bhagat is not a normal person actually. Because if you meet 100 people, true devotees, true Bhagats are how many? It's very rare. A disciple is not just a normal person. So that's why he says, blessed is the mother of that disciple and fortunate is his father. who gave birth to this kind of a child. If such a child is born to them, this means they also have good punya. Punya means the good karmas from the past lives, because we are all connected through the karmas. So parents did the good karma. That kind of a child came into their family. Because such a soul cannot be born in just a normal womb. It has to be a special womb. Lord Krishna said also the same thing in Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 6, verse number 42. If one has the sattvic quality, automatically they will be born to a family which makes it easy for them to go on a spiritual path. Blessed is his family. Indeed, are his ancestors. So blessed indeed are his ancestors. Fulfilled is the earth also. The earth, this kind of a devotee walks on, the earth is blessed too. Oh goddess, wherever he walks, that place becomes pure. And it's all because of the purity of his mind. And through the purity of the mind, he became so devoted to the Guru. That's why it is said that we want the saintly people to come into our homes, to purify our homes. So it's rare to find gurus like that, and indeed very rare to have a disciple who's fully, completely surrendered to the Guru. So mind and heart completely surrendered. That's what he's talking about. Verse number 106. Guru bhava paramatirtham anyatirtham nirarthikam sarvatirthashriyam devi pada angushtam cha vartate. Devotion to the Guru is the most sacred abode. All other holy places are of no consequence. O goddess, all centers of pilgrimages, in fact, lie in the Guru's feet. Then he says, no, just in one of his toes, not just the complete foot. So once you find a Guru like that, why you want to waste time in going to other pilgrimages? Everything is there. So the most sacred place for a bhagat is at the feet of the Guru. The most sacred abode where Shriman Narayan himself resides is the heart of the Guru. O goddess, all other holy places are of no consequence. To other places, maybe they mean something, but to me, there's nothing better than the feet of the Guru. So here Bhagwan Shiv said that all the pilgrimage places lie at the feet of the master. And then he just corrected himself. No, not at the feet, but just the toe of the master. Holds all the pilgrimage places, just the toe. So imagine when go on a pilgrimage with the master, how much punya is it? Two more verses. Na guror adhikam, na guror adhikam, na guror adhikam, na guror adhikam. Shiv shasnataha, Shiv shasnata, Shiv shasnata, Shiv shasnata. There's nothing higher than the Guru. Because this is what Parvati's question was. Who is the highest on this earth? So after giving all these verses, beautiful verses for us to remember and chant, he said there's nothing higher than the Guru. Shiv is primeval. Shiv is primeval. Shiv is this is the word of Shiv. Because Shivji is saying, so he said, this is the word of the Shiv. Shiv Shasanta. So there's no one higher than the Guru, even if Shiv is primeval, but yet there is nothing higher than the Guru. Here Bhagavan Shankar himself is saying, the Guru is higher than anything else, because Shiv is the consciousness only, but the Guru is the one who reveals that consciousness. That's why Guru. Even in our body, there's a place for Ganesh, there's a place for Brahma, there's a place for Vishnu, there's a place for Shiva, there's a place for Atma, there's a place for Ishwar. But the highest one, the Sahasra or Chakra, is the space for Guru. Because Guru is the one who reveals everything else to us. That's why these yogis, they said, the highest place for the Guru. Idamev Shivam, Tvidamev Shivam, Tvidamev Shivam, Tvidamev Shivam, Mam Shashnato, Mam Shashnato, Mam Shashnato, Mam Shashnataha. He says service to the Guru alone is beneficial. So Guru Seva. He said, this is my word, my supreme command. So there's no prayer higher than this. There's no word higher than this. There's nothing greater than service to the Guru, he says. And Bhagavan Shankar is saying that. He said, this is my word. This is my word. This is my word. So 3 times. He said that through service to the Guru, one will attain everything. But service to the pride will bring one's own downfall. So if the pride comes in us, if the ahankar comes, arrogance comes, that is the downfall. So there are many, many beautiful stories in our scriptures where we see the relationship or a surrender like that to the Guru. How a person who was very ordinary in the knowledge also, otherwise also, but reached to the highest states just by surrendering to the Guru. So at the end it says, Iti Shri Skand Purane, Uttar Khande, Ishwar Parvati, Samvad, Guru Gita Samaptaha, Shri Guru Deva Charnarpan Asturu. So ends the Guru Gita, the discourse given by Lord Shiv to his consort, the goddess Parvati. So everything is written over there and recorded in the text of the Shri Skand Puran. So all these verses, they have come from the Skand Puran, and they are a conversation between goddess Parvati and Shankar. Okay, so this is not a complete Guru Gita. This is just a portion of it, just for you to understand the significance or the importance of the presence of Guru in our life. Why do we constantly talk about Guru, Guru, Guru? Especially in the yogic tradition, they say you cannot learn yoga, you cannot really reach to the pinnacle without the Guru's help. Okay. So let's end the class here and then we'll have some conversation. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaye Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Om. Thank you very much.